Now it's time to talk about Mercedes. Now I was going to give them quite a good grade. I've looked into their stats though from last season. We had the same amount of rounds last season as we do this, 24 overall. And although Mercedes have improved from 4th place in the Constructors to 3rd this year, their overall points has actually declined a little bit. Now there have been some flashes of brilliance for that Mercedes car, a double podium in Canada being the most notable result. But there have been times when it has looked incredibly bang average. It is not a particularly great car. Would I say it's much better than last season? I'm on the fence, honestly. I think they need to get some more wins to show that they are a better team than last season. Last season, did they get 4 victories overall? Are they going to get 4 victories this season? They've only got 1 to their name so far. And Antonelli getting a win in his debut season, it's a big ask. Not impossible, but it's a big ask. And one of the big concerns as well for Mercedes has been the reliability, or lack thereof in this case. 2 retirements for Kimi Antonelli in that triple header between Spain, Monaco and Imola. Very, very worrying. Very, very worrying. And that's really going to hurt them as the season goes on. They've ended the second quarter of this season, if you will, on a bit of a high overall. I mean, they're winning Canada. They look pretty solid in places like Austria as well, but not spectacular. And Silverstone was a terrible round for him. It really, really was. Russell looked bang average there. Although saying that, Russell has had an excellent season. He's not that far off Max Verstappen in the championship, which even in a dog of a Red Bull, I think that's really impressive to be that close to him and to get a victory as well after dominating the Canadian Grand Prix. Who would have seen that coming before the race actually started? I didn't see it coming. No way. Even after qualifying, I thought it was pretty unlikely. But Russell overall has been very impressive. Some performances stop him getting the very, very top grade of an A star in my opinion. But if he keeps it going, if he gets 3rd in the Drivers' Championship overall, I'd probably give him an A star at the end of the season. Will it be enough to keep his seat for next year though? That's the big question. Maybe he'll be replaced by Max Verstappen. If you believe the rumours, we'll see what happens there. Kimi Antonelli though, Andrea Kimi Antonelli, he has been so impressive. Some people coming into this season were saying that he's too young, he's too inexperienced, he can't handle a Formula 1 car. It's just a vanity project by Toto Wolff. We covered those stories extensively here on the channel as always, guys. Overall, I thought he was ready. I thought he showed real flashes of brilliance and he's going to have good weekends and bad weekends. And that has basically run true. I would say that most of his weekends have been good weekends though. He's seriously impressed and he also became one of the youngest podium standers in Formula 1 history and also the youngest driver to ever lead a Formula 1 racing lap and also set a fastest lap, I do believe, at the Japanese Grand Prix. I could be wrong with that. I remember I covered it at the time. He broke some record in Japan anyway, only his 3rd race of the season. Very, very impressive. So overall, I'm giving Antonelli a B grade. I'd say he's been definitely one of the best rookies, if not the best rookie so far this season. It's pretty much neck and neck between him and Isaac Hadjar. Russell has been very impressive. He gets an A grade. Mercedes overall, they've been about where we kind of expect them to be. They need to keep improving. They need to get some more wins under the belt. If they get 2nd in the Constructors, they'll probably get a B grade from me, but they are a long, long way behind that pesky team in Papaya that they supply our engines to.